Carrie, how's my favorite little sister doing?
I'm your only little sister, but I'm doing great. How's my favorite big brother?
I'm doing good. Life's been different, but overall, I'm feeling very good. So, what did you want to meet with me about?
Well, I met someone.
Oh, really? Who? Do I know him?
No, he's not from around here, but my God, is he the most amazing man.
Wow, my little sister, dating someone. I never thought I'd see the day.
Neither did I, but the liposuction and Jenny Craig diet really did wonders and gave me my confidence back.
It gave you confidence. It didn't give it back. You haven't been confident since the 3rd grade when you were sure you weren't poop walking around the house. And even then, it was falsely placed confidence because we had you on camera pooping.
Okay. Can we focus back on me for a minute?
Pretty sure my whole last phrase was placed solely on you, but sure.
Anyways, yes, he's so cute. He's funny. He loves to listen to me talk, and I love talking to him. It's truly magical.
Well, do you have a picture of this guy?
Of course. Here he is. My man in shining armor.
Oh, wow. He's ripped. 6-pack abs. I'm impressed. Do you have a picture of you both together?
Well, not yet, but it's coming.
I'm sure you'll both make a cute couple. So, what does he do for a living?
He's an astronaut. He's been to the moon 3 times in the last 6 months, and he goes on his next trip to Mars in September. I'm so proud of my big, strong man.
Hold up. An astronaut? And he's been to the moon? I'm pretty sure no one from any country has been to the moon in 40 years or so.
Well, he says it's top secret. That's why you don't hear about it in the news. He showed me pictures of his last trip. Do you want to see?
Sure.
Here he is driving on the moon. Here he is placing the flag into the ground on the moon. Here he is giving a thumbs up.
I'm pretty sure these pictures are from the original moon landing from the 60s. Besides, you can't see his face. How do you even know it's him?
I just know. He and I are connected. Our souls are one.
Okay. So how did you both meet?
We met in an AOL chat room. I was just sitting there minding my own business when I got a message. Hey girl, what's your age, sex, location? I'm 19 years old. I am indeed a girl, and I live in Justice City. You? Wow, you sound hot.
You sound hot. Do you have a photo? You first. Well, okay, baby. I'll give you the good stuff. Let me just grab a photo from, Men's Health Magazine.com and uploaded. Hopefully you're into bodybuilder types. Wow, you are gorgeous. Give me a sec to find a photo. Better not be a dude. I'm getting sick of being on the wrong side of a cyber orgy. Looks like meeting up with this chick ain't gonna happen. She looks like a deflated basketball. Let's see. Wow, you are beautiful. You are absolutely stunning. I had a dream about you when I was a kid. You must be my soulmate.
Wow, you are beautiful. You're absolutely amazing. I had a dream about you when I was a kid. You must be my soulmate. Oh my God, I'm shaking. Can this be real? Can this truly be my soulmate? This has to be a sign from God.
Wait a minute. You met in a chat room? Have you even met this guy in person?
Not yet. He said he wants us to get to know each other without being physical so that when we do meet, it'll just work perfectly. And I agree. I'm not sure what I would do with a body like his. It's nice to not have that hanging over our heads. I can just talk to him and tell him what I'm thinking.
Carrie, I'm not sure this is a good idea. I've seen things on Dateline about this. A lot of times, when you think you're talking to someone on the internet, it ends up being some man. Well, wait, okay. that doesn't sound that bad in this example, but you're usually not talking to the person you think you are.
What do you know? You haven't been in a healthy relationship since high school. I really don't need you giving me advice on something you don't understand. I'm 19 years old. I'm an intelligent woman, and I trust my heart.
Carrie, you're not smart. You never have been, and you never will be. You're an idiot.
I thought you would be happy for me. I guess I was wrong. I'm getting out of here.
And where are you going?
To wire my man some money at Western Union. He needs some cash to buy furniture to make sure our house is nice and presentable when I move in.
Carrie, don't send him money. You're going to get ripped off.
The moment you doubted our love was the moment you're no longer my sister.
Brother.
Right. Sorry I keep doing that.
It's okay. Listen, Carrie, don't wire him money. Ask a few more questions. Meet him in person before you send him money. Please.
Ugh, if you insist. Any minute now, my man will come on here and we'll be together again. He's on. Hello, my love. How are you? I'm a little pissed off on the account my money wasn't waiting for me at Western Union. Oh no, he's mad. I can fix this. I know it's against the rules, but can I call you? Please let me call you. I can save this. Okay, call me now. 321-555-1234.
Hello?
Hello? Juan Claude Van Ham?
Oh, shit, that's right. I'm supposed to be a Frenchman. Bonjour, my love. How's my favorite Sandy doing?
It's Carrie.
Oh, of course it is. In France, Sandy is short for Carrie.
I've never heard of that, but okay. Honey, I'm so sorry I didn't send you your money.
Yeah, what the hell was that about? You think NASA just lets me go into town whenever I want? I'm busy preparing for this Mars trip in September, and don't get me started on my Pluto trip in October.
I know. It was my stupid sister, Sherry, she doesn't trust you. But I told her, our love is real.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I can call this love if you're not willing to push aside your family for us. How are we going to make it when we're living together if you can't send me money when I ask for it?
Please don't say such things.
If you're not satisfied with my six-pack abs, I'm sure somebody else will be. I'll just go back to the Green Dragon Inn AOL chat room and look around for another woman tonight.
No, please, I love you, Juan Claude. I'm leaving right now. I'll send twice as much money. I'll send twice as much just to show my love. You can get the 50-inch TV you always wanted.
Well, okay then. If I don't have that money in 30 minutes, I'm going to the inn tonight. You can count on it. Well, that should take care of my car payment. Let's see. What other suckers are out in the chat rooms tonight? Do I accept a message from Sherry123? I guess I'm in the mood for another rump in the cyber hay. Leave my sister alone? Who is your sister? Carrie? Oh God. Not this drama crap. Listen, your sister is nice and all, but she showed me a picture of you, and you're what I want. Meet me tonight at Echo Tower on the 115th floor. I'm going to change your life. Okay, see you then. I'll steal from this broad's purse, and I'll go back to my other screen name, Dr. Love 69.
Juan Claude, is that you?
No, nope. Never heard that name before. My name's Nick Bosley.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just kind of look like Juan Claude.
You thought I looked like a bodybuilder?
No. Wait a minute. How did you know he was a bodybuilder? Sherry!
Whoa, what the hell is this?
How many times have I told you, Carrie? It's Jerry now, and you must be the man who's ripping off my sister.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Where's your proof?
I guess you were right.
About what?
I am an idiot.
To the echo, to the echo, to the echo radio show.
Yeah, welcome in.
Yeah, to the Echo Radio Show.
I didn't think about how that would sound when I was trying to bring in the show.
Yeah.
But it's such a funny little ballad. Tonight we're mourning the loss of Juan Claude
Van
Ham. So
he was a
yeah.
he was
stalker.
he was a man of the AOL times, and
what was the name of that show that the guy did, and he would show up at their house like, what are you expecting to see here? Who are you expecting to meet here? And it was like they were trying to meet young boys or young girls.
As a Dateline, or I thought it was Dateline.
Was it Dateline?
Or maybe I don't.
Anyway,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's what like this.
yeah, yeah. We that one. I don't know. I really literally sat down that day to write this. And I had no idea what to write. I was like, I have nothing. And because usually I'll take notes in my phone and be like, "Oh, that'd be funny." And there was this one I had. I'm going to tell it to you now because I don't think I'm going to do it now. But because I tried to start it and I was like, oh, this is too complicated.
Yeah, too long.
And I thought it was really bad. I was really afraid your family would hate me. So no, it was you Nick Bosley meets young Nick Bosley trying to date old Nick Bosley's daughter. Like you went back in time and like the young version of you tries to talk to you to go out with your daughter. And I was like, this could get really weird fast. So that's what I started. I got 2 pages into it and realized it was a bad idea and scrapped it. And then I was cleaning up my room, my music room, because I got my new MacBook Pro.
Yeah, it looks good too.
Thank you, buddy. So I organized it, and then I was watching Strong Bad Emails.
Oh yeah,
and the typing and all that. And I was like, that would be funny. Then I thought AOL, and I'm like, who would do AOL scamming better than anyone? Nick Bosley.
Juan Claude Van Ham.
I know. And of course, I was thinking Jean-Claude Van Ham, but my sister read it the Spanish way, Juan Claude Van Ham.
I get it. It's a Spanish guy.
Yeah.
Jose.
So I wrote that, and I texted my sister before I started writing, and I'm like, are you going to be free to do this in the next 2 days? Because I'm going to need you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. She's like, yeah, I can do it. So I sat down and wrote it, and it's funny. You guys are the slowest readers in the entire world.
Well, that's what you told me to do.
Yeah, because like
I was trying to over-exaggerate it.
Yeah, well, because when you type, you're supposed to type or talk slowly because you're typing the words out. But when you're reading, you guys are like a second grade reading level. You're like, whoa, whoa.
It sounds hilarious.
I know.
You know, that it really makes me reminisce. I never really did any AOL chat rooms though. I did Instant Messenger all the time.
Yeah,
you know, and I met. I didn't meet. I talked to quite a few people I didn't know
Yeah.
on Instant Messenger through the years, but I never did the chat room thing.
Oh, so okay. I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And my parents got AOL. I was moving down for 4th grade, and my stepsister's like, "Oh, you're gonna love AOL."
Yeah.
Logs on, and she's like, "All right, we're gonna go in a chat room." We go into the chat room, and it was just one of these like meet peoples or meet singles 23. I don't know. So you go in, and there's just a bunch of random texts.
Yeah.
You know, people saying random crap. And for me, the first second I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is just a computer saying a bunch of random crap. How do you make sense of any of this? My sister's like, no, they're just talking out, and certain people were talking to each other. Watch. Hey, everybody, ASL. And then all of a sudden, everybody started posting their age, sex, location, you know.
Oh, God.
Age, which would be like 23/F for females / Florida, you know. And I was like, okay. And my stepsister, she was a couple years older than me, and so she was like, ooh, let's try to do this kind of stuff. And, you know, she wanted to show me that. I was like, can you, like, kiss people in the chat room? She's like, oh, yeah. So she typed in some stuff, and then a person wanted to have our own chat. We couldn't really talk about that in a chat room, and they click on it, and then they wanted to cyber. And I was like, well, what's cybering? She's like, watch. And she starts typing in some stuff. And, you know, and I'm 10, and I don't know what any of this.
This is a how-to on what not to do.
Yeah. Well, remember, this is 1997, you know,
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I'm
All
young. Like, 96, 95,
Yeah.
actually. And, so before you know it, this person we're talking to is pouring hot chocolate all over my body and licking it off. And I don't understand why. I'm like, that doesn't sound very delicious. But, you know, I was an innocent soul. But then I was curious.
That sounds hot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm burning.
Yeah. So I was curious. So I started going in there on my own, and I would
Sure, as one does.
of course. And you know, of course, I didn't want to tell everybody I was a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
You don't want to say 10M Florida, you know. So I just started saying I was 17 and 18,
porn.
and yeah.
I don't know. You might have gotten a lot more friends that way.
I know. You're damn right. So I started saying I was 17, 18, and people would ask me, oh, what grade are you in? And I'd be like, I'm a freshman. 17 years old, and I'm a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest
Well,
freaking...
they just thought you were a very smart college student.
Yeah, or I was a big dumbass.
Well, maybe that's what they preferred. I don't know.
Yeah. So I did that for a while, and then my stepsister was a huge Jonathan Taylor Thomas fan, right?
Yeah.
So I created an email called JTT Hunk.
Oh, nice.
And because the what was it? The rumor was that was his email. So jtthunk@aol.com. And dude, I'm not exaggerating, because
Yeah.
there was a cap on how many emails you could get. And I literally got so many that it wouldn't let me get any more emails. And it was all fan mail. All of it. Like, overnight, I logged into my account. There was 1,000 emails.
Oh, my God.
People saying, I love you. I'm your biggest fan. And I took the liberty of answering some of those people, as Jonathan Taylor Thomas would.
Sure.
Of course. So a lot of people think they talked to him and they didn't. And then one girl wanted to test me. She's like, how do I know you? You're not really him. And she'd ask me trivia questions, and my stepsister was very well versed.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, it's this answer. And I'd be like, of course. I have a blue sports car and blah, 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 you know, and the girl still didn't want to believe me. And then one day, I kind of stopped going on there after a while, because I would get AIM, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, and your computer has like 10 megabytes of RAM, so
Yeah.
it would run out of storage. So done. But as time went on, and you know, as I got out of the chat rooms and I went into AIM, you know, that was how I got dates. You know, in
Was JTT Hunk?
No. I moved on from JTT Hunk
okay,
and
got it.
You know, and I never had any game in person in
sure.
middle school ever.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
I didn't date in middle school.
Yeah, well, I didn't, and I, you know, like, there was this girl. So I met this girl. She was from Jersey.
These are how Derek's stories always start.
I know, there was this girl. So many, and that's why I like guitar. And there was She lived in Jersey, New Jersey.
Sure.
And I lived in Florida, and
That's perfect.
we chatted on AOL for a while, and then we started calling each other after 9 because of the cell phone rules. It was free calls after 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So we talked to each other, but there was a couple times we called at 8:59,
Yeah.
and they don't like cut it off at 9.
Yeah.
So there was one month where she had a $600 phone bill, and I had a $400 one, and it was pretty bad. And
90s problems.
That's right. And then eventually, I did get to go up to Delaware. My dad set it up with her parents where we could all meet in Jersey, and I got to meet this girl. She was my first French kiss. It's pretty awesome.
Really? Was she cute?
Oh, she's gorgeous. Yeah, we're still friends on Facebook to this day.
Really?
I mean, we don't talk, but
Yeah.
I caught up with her a few years ago when it wasn't creepy anymore, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, what's up?" Just said hi. But I wrote some of my first songs about her, and then there was this girl. Here, another story. 9th grade. There was a girl I had a class with. Her name was Cassie, and she was in my drama class. And I had a big crush on her, but I just could not get the confidence to talk to her. So somehow I got her AIM.
Yeah. Well, that's,
and
that's what you did.
But I was really witty on AIM.
Sure.
So
Me too.
Yeah. So I would wittily talk to her, and before you know it, I talked her into a date and going out with me for a few months. And then, I did that again in 10th grade and 11th. And I mean, then by then I was in theater. But then in college, there was a girl, you know her, MB.
From New York?
No. Freshman year.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to give out names.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But that's
how you got up with her?
Well, I met her in
on-
person, but I didn't have game when I
Through
met her.
Facebook chat at that time?
No, there wasn't Facebook chat.
Still
it
AIM?
It was still
God,
AIM.
I don't remember that being AIM that late.
Yep. Oh, yeah. It was AIM for a while.
Because I remember Facebook chat creeped in pretty soon after that.
2006, 2007.
Yeah.
But AIM, I messaged her, and I kind of talked her into a date through that, and then that's how that all started. So my AIM game, bro, was pretty good, and so is Nick Bosley's.
Oh, yeah,
so,
absolutely.
There you go.
Like I said, it was funny, actually, my friend, I didn't do this, my friend did this, but we all kind of got in on it because we thought it was hilarious. He created a persona for some girl he had met on AIM in New York, actually also in New York. And this went on for months, where he had, told her about the house he was living in, and we all made up what the rooms looked like, and it was very, very in-depth 6-month ploy here to this girl that, he's a millionaire and lives in a mansion, and he's so old. And
oh, my God.
It was greght, and we all were just like, all right, tell her this, and she, of course, wanted to come down at one point, and that's when it had to end, but...
Of course.
Yeah. But it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. I'll tell you the worst thing I ever did on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves.
Yeah, no. Yahoo. Yahoo chat. You ever go on Yahoo chat?
I still have a Yahoo email.
Yeah.
They continue to tell me that I haven't upgraded to the new Ymail.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that I ever used Yahoo.
They had a chat room.
Yeah.
And I once went in there, and because they would let you do audio. You could use your computer microphone
really?
and talk in the
no,
chat
I definitely
room.
never did that. Interesting.
So I would make up personas.
Sure.
And
I would have too if I'd known about this.
There was one where I went in and pretended to be an announcer, like, hey, Nicholas O'Kelly, 3, 2, 1, you just won yourself a free vacation.
Like Casey Kasem.
Yeah, kind of things, and people would believe me
Yeah.
and send me their emails and stuff. And then one time I did it, and I said that my wife was leaving me because I was overweight, and I would go on there, and I was like, I'm just a fat loser. Why would anybody love me? Why? What? My wife leaves me. My kids hate me. I'm just going to kill myself. And I remember this one guy getting on.
The cops would have shown up these days.
I know, you're right. But back then, this one guy got on. He's like, I understand, too. I'm fat, too, dude. I get it. I understand when your wife just wants to leave. Like, this guy was trying so hard to comfort me. And
sure.
I'm just laughing my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was gay.
He might have been. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't
got there.
I never got there.
All right, well.
But yeah, I mean, probably one of the worst things.
Well, all things equal here, that would have been a better story.
Yeah, I agree. But I will say, pulling those old AIM sound effects into this thing brought back memories like immediately. I like the door opening and
yeah,
it
was perfect.
Yeah,
it was amazing because that was a big part.
Yeah.
I mean, we would do. Did you ever have in high school WebAssign, the website where teachers would have you? For us, it was our chemistry teacher.
Uh-huh.
So he would assign us labs, right?
Yeah.
And it was like this 10-question, generally, quiz almost, but they were homework assignments.
Yeah.
And you had to go in, and you had to, when you started, it was a time limit.
Yeah.
Generally, it was usually a couple hours, so you have to like midnight or something
Yeah.
on a certain day. And you would have the questions prior to it, but you couldn't. When you went in there, you had a time limit to put in the right answers, and you had to type out all of your stuff and everything.
Yeah.
So this was, AIM was how I passed chemistry.
Yeah.
Because I was never good. I was great. It was the same teacher I had for physics.
Yeah.
And physics I was great at. I'm really good at, math, calculus, and that kind of stuff. But chemistry, man, I just never could quite get it.
Yeah,
when I took it again in college, I was a little better because I think it was just because I didn't care in high school.
Yeah.
But anyway, we would have WebAssign parties where we are all in AIM, the night it's due, of course.
Yeah.
Because it would be due at midnight. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
Midnight hits, and you're out of luck, buddy. You just
Boom.
failed a homework assignment.
Right.
And the way it was set up was it was like you would have... He did it like a college class where you would have your tests were worth a certain amount, quizzes, and then you have WebAssigns that were worth a certain amount. So if you failed a few of these, you'd get a bad grade in the class. It was,
Yeah.
So we would all be on AIM, and of course there was like one or two people who knew how to do it.
Really?
And we were all like, all right, we're typing,
right.
all right, ask such and such this, and they would be asking them, and they were like, okay, and we would all, several of us, we would each get together at someone's house.
Yeah.
So I'd have like 4 people at my house, or, some nights we would do it alone, but at someone's house, there was at least one house with a group of people working on this, and everyone else is branched out with AIM. The whole class is together on AIM in like a group chat.
Yeah.
And one person's got it all, and you're like bargaining with them to get the answers, and they're like, well, here's the answer, but here's how you do it. And oh man, it was just... I wouldn't have passed the class without it, but it was really something to think back to those nights.
I never used it for good. It was usually just to pick up chicks.
Well, this wasn't for good. We were cheating.
But you know what I mean. But it led to something good.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I did pass the class.
Damn. Like, there was, I don't know if you've ever seen this. There was this one time, because I really did love AIM, but at one point they made a handheld AIM. It was literally this blue little LED, I don't know, some kind of...
A handheld tablet for AIM?
It wasn't a tablet. It was like, it had a keyboard and it had a little screen that would show you the messages as they come in.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, but I owned it, and because I bought it.
Wow.
And I had Wi-Fi in the house, like some of the first versions of Wi-Fi, Linksys router.
Yeah, I remember
Linksys.
Linksys.
Dude, love connecting to that, answering people. It was really
Actually, I have the cable router, but Linksys still makes a good one.
Yeah, well, now they do. Yeah, I mean, back then the one I had was whatever, but yeah, man, those were the days. I've made a lot of good friends through that, because again, I had all the bravery online. I had no bravery in person. None.
Well, it's funny to bring it up because I always love to go see the new movies.
Yeah.
And Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is the second iteration of Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
I have to say, first of all, that I really like that they did name it, not Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah.
It's just Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's a new movie. I have to tell you, this might be the best Disney movie ever.
Really?
I mean, it was unbelievably funny.
Yeah?
I cannot believe that this is not a Pixar movie.
Oh.
It was so good.
Yeah?
Did you see Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah.
I don't want to get on here and gush about Disney animation, but I enjoyed Wreck-It Ralph. Did you like it?
I liked it, but I didn't get why it had as much praise as it got.
Well, it's a fun movie.
Yeah,
it's something different, I thought.
It was different, but I walked out of it like, yeah, it was fine. But again, it's people overhype these things like you're probably doing right now.
Well, I have to tell you, I felt the same way about the first one. I really like it.
Okay.
It's a fun movie.
It's fine.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I think it's a really good Disney movie.
Yeah.
very different. I love the cast. I think that's part of it. I
Yeah,
love
of
John
course.
C. Reilly.
Oh yeah, me too. Like that's
Jane Lynch is the alien whatever game person.
Yeah.
I don't really like Sarah Silverman, but whatever. She's fine for that character.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I agree with you. That's why this was just so surprising. I laughed the entire time.
Yeah.
Because they go into the internet, and so it's a complete just everything. They're making fun of everything. They go to YouTube, and I don't think it's YouTube that they're at where they're doing the main part of the movie. It's called BuzzTube maybe, but YouTube's also in there. But anyway, they go to BuzzTube, and they have to get likes for their videos. Because, all right, I'm just going to break it down. I don't know if you're going to go see it.
I want to eventually. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do it in theaters, though.
I'll give you some plot points.
All right, here we go.
Because I really enjoyed it.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give away the end or anything, but these are some plot points. So they go... what happens is I have to say this, too. It's a little creepy.
Okay.
Because, Wreck-It Ralph, and I didn't notice this in the first one, but I guess he's German because he's got lederhosen on, and that strap is broken, and that's his outfit, but it's like lederhosen. So anyway, that's not important. But she's a very young girl, and I don't know if they're making fun of the fact that most Disney princesses are like 12 years old or something.
Yeah.
There's no creepiness to their relationship. It's just a little strange.
Yeah.
Because the whole movie, they're like, you're my best friend. I wouldn't be able to make it without you. And there's this whole, like, friendship thing happening. Yeah. But he's, I don't know, 40-some-year-old, 50-some-year-old, if he was in real life, man.
Yeah.
And she's, I don't know, 6 years old or something. It's just a little weird.
Yeah. For nowadays.
Meta, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, but getting past that, the whole thing is that she's getting bored with her game. And Ralph goes into her game and tries to create this new track for her. She's driving it, and she's loving it. And the person that's playing the game is fighting against Vanellope because she's kind of taken over the control.
Oh.
And when she does that, she breaks the steering wheel.
Oh.
Well, turns out that this game has now been discontinued, and so they can't get a part in the arcade.
Ah.
But they find that through listening to the people inside the arcade. I really like the way they can listen to the people in the arcade. It's really neat. Anyway, a little girl in the arcade says it's on eBay. And so Ralph's like, E-boy? And it's this whole thing. So they figure out they can go to eBay. So they go to the Wi-Fi and they go into the internet, and it's really cool the way they, personify the internet. It's very neat.
Yeah.
And they go into eBay, and of course it's these little like platforms for auctions, and there's avatars for people saying 500, 600, and it's like very monotone, and it's their little avatar. It's really funny.
Yeah.
And Ralph and Vanellope think it's a game, so they just start shouting out numbers.
Oh.
And they drive the price of the steering wheel is $200 up to $27,000.
Oh.
And then they realize they got to pay for it, and so they go to like the cashier, and she's like, "Sir, if you don't pay the money, you're going to lose the item in 24 hours. He's like, you mean I got to pay for this? And, so they go out into the internet to try to make money, and they find a pop-up ad that tells them it's called, man, it's so funny. It was what's his face? Bill Hader.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, Loot Hunter or something is the pop-up for Loot Hunter.
Uh-huh.
And like, it just sounds so funny. He's like, make money playing video games,
Yeah.
And they go back with this guy to like his trailer. And he tells them, like, okay, people will pay you if you go find these items in games. So he sends them off to find items in games. And anyway, it's this whole thing. They're trying to make money. Anyway, they end up at BuzzTube.
Yeah.
And he's like, you get likes and you'll make money. And so he makes all of these trendy videos. And, I mean, it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
He's doing things like, they're like, well, here's what's trending. Bees, cat videos, cooking videos, and box openings. And so he makes this one video where he cooks a pie that he burns, and when he opens it up and it, like, busts open, bees fly out. And he's like, bees! These videos. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
And then they go to the Oh My Disney website.
Yeah.
Where, those games we play, the personality games?
Yeah.
That's what they're playing. They're like, which Disney princess are you?
Yeah.
And, like, the little girl's avatar is like, I don't know. And she's answering, and, like, the princess pops out. Well, anyway, Vanellope goes in and meets all of the princesses, and it's the actual voice actors.
Yeah, you see the trailer of that.
That is such a funny... They end up wearing these, GIF T-shirts.
Yeah.
So Moana says like hashtag shiny, and I don't know. It's just the whole thing is funny. It's all like a making fun of the internet.
Oh yeah.
I highly recommend it.
Okay.
I thought it was great. It made $84.5 million.
Wow. What was the review or the?
Actually, I don't know what the Rotten Tomatoes is. I mean, I can pull it up real quick. But that's the second best opening ever for a Disney movie or for a movie over the 5-day Thanksgiving weekend, which topped the last thing,
Number 2.
Moana at $82 million.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So almost $85 million over Thanksgiving weekend. And I love seeing movies. That's like a tradition for my family. We go see movies on Thanksgiving.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
All right, it has a 86%
okay.
on Rotten Tomato.
Can't be the best Disney movie ever then.
I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
It's such a different Disney movie.
Yeah,
To me, it feels like a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Well,
they poached a lot of the people. Come on. It's all.
Yeah. So, but I highly recommend it.
Well, okay. Thank you, Nick. And if you want to go see Wreck-It Ralph, go ahead.
Or what is it?
Oh, shoot.
Well, what do we do it? I've already forgotten.
I know. Oh, crap. I don't know. I don't remember our echoes. Yeah,
Well,
we fail.
Yeah,
We
sorry.
lose. We got to write that crap down. 2.5 echoes now.
It was something bad, I think.
I know. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I can't remember it, though.
Anyway.
I guess we're going to have to listen through our archives.
Yeah.
Damn. So.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fine.
You did the run.
Oh, God, dude. Yes. So Thanksgiving, we had a Turkey Day run.
Yeah.
And I go, and, 33 of my coworkers are there. And we're all...
I saw the big group picture.
Yeah,
It's
we're
cool.
all going to run together, right? And there's one guy who's a very good runner.
Yeah.
And he, I've been telling him, like, you're going to be with me, right? He's like, I'm going to make sure you hit your 30-minute goal. I was like, okay. And so him and another buddy of mine from work, we all kind of decided to group together because our goal was to beat 30 minutes. Now, the first guy, he's a good runner, and he could run a lot faster than me. So he didn't need to hold back. He was doing it to help me get up.
Sure.
So, well, here we go. I'll set the scene. All right, so...
Scene, I'm ready.
So we get there, hanging out with everybody. That's great. Man, it was a really good picture. I'm gonna have to pull it up while I'm talking to you because I think you need to see it because I look like I'm in a gang.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. So awesome. So hello. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I just burped. Oh man, that was rough.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's that LaCroix crap. Oh, thanks, Nick. No, so, anyways, what we do... I'm trying to find it.
All right.
Dang it. Oh, that's not the same. Damn it, Derek. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to pull this up and show it to you. I know the audience can't see it, but I'm at the front.
Oh, yeah. It with the Batman.
Yeah.
I love it.
But look at my angry face.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed off. There's a few pictures like that, but one of
That's at the end?
That's at the beginning.
Oh, that's the beginning?
We're on our way walking to the race on King Street.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just look like a gang. Looks like a music video gang.
Yeah, it
right?
does. Yeah. Looks like a flash dance.
Yeah. But, so we get there. I'm all excited. I'm like, all right. They're like, the first runners go because, of course, I'm not a fast runner. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll do the second group. So we get to the second group, and I'm like, all right, time to get my AirPods on. Yep. So I take the AirPods out of my case, put them in my ear, and it's not connecting to my watch. That's interesting.
Oh, God.
Well, let me take them out and put them back in the case because sometimes that fixes that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. That's not working either. Okay. Let me press the reset button on the back. Okay, that's not working. Okay. Let me open the lid. Oh, that's weird. The light isn't turning on.
Oh, no.
Huh. I'm pretty sure I plugged these in last night. I know I did. In fact, that was one of the very last things I did before I went to bed, and I unplugged it in the morning.
Yeah.
No charge.
Oh,
completely dead. So
they weren't broke.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So they're not working.
That sucks.
So I So as people are asking me would I recommend them, I'm saying yes, as I want to curse them and destroy them. But essentially, they're like, okay, 5, 4, and they do the countdown, and we all start running, and everybody kind of clogs up there in the beginning, because people don't know how fast to go.
Yeah.
And then, me and my two guys, we kind of cut through people, and then we finally get some headway.
Sure.
Now, he's like, we're crushing it. We're doing great. We're beating our goal. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
Were you in the front at this point?
No. I mean, there's thousands
just
of people.
in front of the peloton.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get ahead, and he starts, like, all right, we're doing good. I'm going like 9 minutes and 30-second miles, which is really good, but that's also a minute faster than I've been training. So, mile 1 is fine. I feel good.
Yeah.
Second mile.
It's a 5K, right?
It's a 5K.
Okay, so 3 miles.
Second mile, we get down to the battery.
Yeah.
Starting to feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
And you wrap all the way around the battery.
Was it cold?
Yes.
Well, that's part of it, too.
Yeah, it was 30... Well, it was like 40 degrees when we started running.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah.
Halfway point, there's some kids with water. They give you a little cup of water, and it's like, just enough to make you wish you were dead. And I one little bit of sip.
Yeah.
It's just enough to create that foamy, sticky shit in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Thanks, kid. Threw the crap in the thing.
Yeah.
And then I start to feel myself slow down. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
And my buddy, he's like, no, you pick your shit up. Let's go. You go faster. You suck it up, Daisy.
Yeah.
Suck it up. And I'm like, it hurts. He's like, it's supposed to hurt. And he's cussing me out.
Yeah.
And it's funny because there's parents and kids all around.
Sure.
And some of the parents are like,
Were
Jesus.
people watching?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. People are clapping. And
wow.
so we get to mile 3, and then I really start to cramp because then, and it's in that moment I remember I didn't drink water that morning. All I had was coffee. I'm like,
no.
shit.
Yeah, no, that's no good.
And I took my blood pressure medication early, and maybe I shouldn't have done that either because I started seeing tunnel vision, like black.
Oh, God.
It started getting really narrow. And he's like, don't you stop. Don't you do it. And the other guy, my second buddy.
Yeah.
He was ahead of us.
Yeah.
But he could have made that time, but he's stuck with us. So
sure.
he slowed down to be with us.
Yeah.
And he made sure I get. So they're pushing me, and we're on King Street, and you can see this turn because the finish line was right after. It's right near Marion Square.
Yeah.
And
that's a pretty good run then, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I see that last mile, and I'm like, oh, God, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. And I slow down more. And he's like, pick your shit up, Daddy. And he's not. He's like, oh, if you got to slow down and catch your breath, that's fine. You're going to sprint at the end. So that last quarter mile, I sprint.
Yeah.
And I almost get to the point of blacking out.
Yeah.
Like right as I finish line, I'm able to stop. I wanted to fall over and die, but you can't because they want you to move along.
Yeah.
So
all right, get out of here.
So I'm holding onto metal, just trying to catch my breath, and then I calm down, and all right, it's great. And there's free beer at the end of the.
That's the craziest thing to me.
I know.
Was it just beer? Or they have food?
No, just beer and water.
See, I thought they would give some food. I mean,
beer and water. And you know how much beer I had? 0 beer.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
They didn't have any protein bars or nothing.
Nothing.
Well, that's a crock.
I know. So after hanging out for an hour and a half and watching my coworkers get drunk, I went home. Oh, I went to get out of the parking garage where we are, and I misplaced my pass. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I looked for 15 minutes, couldn't find it. I'm like, F it, I'll just leave. And the gate was open, but the problem with those passes are, if you leave and you don't scan when you try to get in later,
oh no,
it won't let you in.
Yeah.
And then they also charge you for being there overnight.
Yeah.
So,
oh man.
So I knew that was going to be a problem. So I get home and my wife's like, all right, time to cook. I'm like, damn it, all the hell. I'm exhausted. I was very tired.
Yeah.
So we cook on the grill. I had cheeseburgers, smoked chicken, smoked pork. Right?
Sounds good.
Sounds
really good.
I ate one meal at 2:00. I was done. I didn't eat the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Then I went to charge my AirPods and see what was going on.
Yeah.
it says 7% charge when I plug them in. When I unplug them, they're completely dead.
Oh,
So that means the battery and the charging case is done. So
how long have you had those? Because I've been wondering how long that would take.
a year and a half I've had them.
Oh, okay.
So that 360 camera we haven't used since June, I
Yeah.
sold it to a buddy of mine today so I can buy a new pair of AirPods. Because yeah, go ahead.
We're going to give a quick plug here.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people ask me about them, by the way.
Yeah.
Because they're cool.
Oh, yeah,
when
I
you're
love
wearing
them.
them. I wear them all the time.
I
They
love
are,
them.
in my opinion, worth every single penny.
Absolutely.
I think I paid, what, $120?
No, 159
Oh, wow.
for AirPods.
Yeah,
but they
okay.
are like they're one of my
It's
favorite
worth-
Apple
it's
products.
worth it, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like that's why I'm like, all right, I don't even I could go to the Genius Bar and swap out that battery pack for $69.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but then I won't have a warranty. Yeah, I won't
Yeah.
have a year warranty. I'm like, I might as well just buy new ones because I know how to use them now.
My thing is, I can't stand
Yeah.
headphone cords.
Yeah, either can I.
Well, I mean, of course, we got one here.
yeah, I know, but same. Yeah.
When you're using them like that.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Hate them.
And some people are like, oh, get the one that's got the thing, around the back of your
Yeah.
neck.
No,
oh,
hate those too.
Hate
Because
it.
slaps you in the back of the neck.
I did see another brand that had a similar thing to the AirPods.
Yeah.
It was a pod like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the head. I'm sorry. I think the AirPods are 100% top of the line, the best headphone you can buy.
Yeah, agreed. And that's why I'm buying them again.
Earbud, I should say.
Now, later that night, I don't know if you've ever done this. You know the light show down in James Island?
Yeah, we're gonna go the Festival of the Lights. Or
Festival
whatever.
of Lights where
Yeah.
you drive through?
Yeah, we do it every year.
We went
Love it.
with Amy and...
You never been?
No, never.
Oh man, that's a tradition.
Yeah.
Did you stop in the center and go get
Yes.
hot chocolate and all that?
Well, I didn't get hot chocolate.
But
we
you
went
know,
around.
it's a little thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we rode the merry-go-round.
I love it. They have the schools do the drawings.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they have the big sandcastle.
Yep, that was there. That was big.
That's a tradition, man. Love it.
Yeah,
I
it
go
was-
every single year.
Very nice lights. My daughter liked them. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yep.
And it's cold, but it was good. And then we came home, and that was it. And my MacBook Pro was supposed to come on Tuesday. Came on Wednesday night.
Ugh.
And
Sucks.
but everything does work. I got everything transferred. Fought with a couple companies to make sure my plugins work, and
Yeah.
now everything's good to go. And yeah, dude, this was a freaking hectic week. And then I work retail for those who don't know, and we were Black Friday, and of course it was
Oh,
freaking
man.
busy. And there you go.
I've done my share of those, not
Yes.
as many as you probably.
Yeah,
But I did. Well, I don't know. I did for quite a few years.
Radio Shack.
That was
It's not fun.
that was back in the day when Radio Shack opened. It was funny because when I worked at the one in the
Can't
mall,
hear you, buddy. There
when
you
I
go.
worked at the one in the mall in Ashboro,
Yeah.
there was only, I think it was 2 or 3 stores in that mall that would open at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Radio Shack, I think Belk's, and I don't know, whatever else.
JCPenney.
JCPenney probably.
Yep.
And those are, as you know, with most malls, those were like the anchor stores.
Yeah.
And Radio Shack was pretty much in the middle of the mall.
Of course.
So we would have one big line out the front door, and then they would have their own lines over there.
Yeah.
That was back in the day. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah. For the malls that are still alive.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
now, like Walmart and stuff, they have to stay open all night long so people don't get trampled and
Yeah.
crap.
God.
So I don't miss that. How was it? What was it like? I mean, what time did you open? Did you have a line? What was
I
it
think
like?
they opened at 8. I didn't get in until 10, but
Oh, okay. So you didn't have to be there super
no,
early.
it wasn't
Yeah.
trampled because where I work, they don't do huge
Yeah,
sales. People are
yeah.
just there because it's a good place to shop. But
Yeah, right.
no, it wasn't that bad. It was just busy.
Yeah.
But I have worked Black Friday before, man. I used to work at JCPenney.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Yeah.
And I remember getting there at 4 in the morning back in
Sucks.
2010. And yeah, dude, like I remember being excited because the only thing I wanted was to get one of those Belgium waffle makers for $10. That was like one of the Black Friday specials, and I still have it.
Yeah.
It still works great. They had a few things like that. And it was like the first 100 were $10, and that was it.
Yeah.
And of course, all the employees bought the first 30.
Yeah.
Jerk off. Yeah, that was crazy. Like I remember that very much so. But yeah, where I work now, nah. not so
I'll
much.
say this. I don't really ever find, and this may or may not be true, but I don't find the deals on Black Friday to be it seems to me there'll be a couple of spotlight items.
Yeah.
That, okay, maybe those are decently priced.
And you have to get to them immediately.
Immediately. But everything else, to me, it seems like, I don't know, throughout the year you get as good, if not better deals.
Yeah.
Why come today in
Yeah.
this madness, you know?
There was a really good deal, and unfortunately, by the time people hear this episode, it won't be there. But Hulu had a 99-cent per month for a year deal.
Wow.
So I signed up for that.
I would pretty much get Hulu just for South Park.
Yes.
But I've been slowly buying the seasons.
Oh. Well, for me, I was like $12 for the whole damn year to watch
that's
that unlimited.
It's not bad.
I watched Home Improvement last night. I haven't seen that show in years.
I have the complete series on iTunes.
You do?
See, they do those sales.
Yeah.
So we bought a lot of those in Germany.
Yeah, okay.
And that was one of them. I have the complete series of Boy Meets World, of Home Improvement, of Seinfeld.
But all those are on Hulu.
Yeah, well, you know.
F you.
I've had them since I was in Europe.
I know.
And we couldn't get Hulu over there.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
Yeah, that sucks.
But for South Park, it's worth it, I would say. But there's other things on there.
Yeah, I was like, for a year, I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, why not?
In December or November of next year.
I love Home Improvement. You started watching through it?
I watched the first episode, and that was really funny where he gets
so good.
where he gets electrocuted with a dishwasher.
Yeah.
And he's-
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm kind of watching that and a few other ones. We always kind of go through them.
Yeah.
We're going back to The Office again.
Yeah.
But Home Improvement's one of my favorites. I will never get tired of it
Yeah.
because every episode is just so hilarious.
Yeah, it's
And
funny. It's funny. And The Office was $30 for the entire series.
I got it when you told me that.
Yeah, good.
That was one I did not have.
Yeah, I told everybody. I was like, dude, The
Got it.
Office, $30.
Got it. We're watching it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I got a couple pushback. People are like, well, I have Netflix. I always have it on there. I'm like, yeah, but Netflix is losing everything right now.
That's why I got it.
Yeah, it's like, F that.
I got that, and I got the complete series of Avatar
Oh, God.
from Nickelodeon.
Yeah. I never got into that show.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
really well. There's two. There was the Korra thing. Don't watch that.
Yeah, okay.
The original one.
Yeah.
Is really good.
Good.
I heard the movie sucked. I never saw the movie. It was M. Night Shyamalan.
That's what I heard.
But the show was great.
I picked up the new Let's Go Pikachu for Switch.
Oh, cool.
So it is kind of like a remake of Yellow,
Oh, man.
but in beautiful graphics. The difference is the way you catch Pokemon in the wild is a lot like Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Where so the map is laid out exactly like the original game.
Yeah, cool.
Like the buildings are the same place. It just looks gorgeous.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
That map is a great. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you come up, like say there's a wild Pikachu, instead of you fighting and beating the crap out of them before you capture them, because you don't want to promote violence, I guess.
Sure.
What you do is you just take a Pokeball and you throw it at them, and you got to just throw it at the right time to catch them.
Yeah. Okay.
But with the Switch, if you hold it handheld, you just push the buttons like you do on a Game Boy.
Yeah,
But if you have it hooked up to the TV, you got to take this one Switch controller. You only get to control the game with one.
Okay.
And you got to toss it.
Like a Wii.
Yeah, you got to toss the ball.
I think I saw that commercial.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of annoying because I do just want to use two controllers.
Yeah.
I'm not six, but it's fine. I did get my first badge, and I do have Pikachu. He's really strong. He's kicking everybody's butt.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. And then when you're out in the, you know how it was like random when you would bump into an animal?
Yeah.
Now you see them in the...
Oh, that's nice.
So you can decide if you want to beat the crap out of them.
That's the one thing about the game.
Yeah.
I love playing it.
Yeah.
But
grind.
Yeah, it's just over and over.
Yeah.
And until you get them built up to a certain level, especially when you're going through a new area that's you haven't unlocked yet, it just, it sucks.
Yeah.
And you can run, but
you can't hide.
I am looking forward to, now that you brought this up, to Detective Pikachu.
I don't know.
With Ryan Reynolds.
I don't know how to feel.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think it looks hilarious. The Pokemon look great.
Yeah, oh, he looks like, the look has not, it's just, he doesn't change his voice. He does nothing. It's like Deadpool playing Pikachu.
Yeah, well, I think that might be part of the joke. I will have to see the movie.
Yeah.
I hope they capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Because I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But
I was like, it could have really been anybody.
The thing is, like, I was a fan of the first couple movies when I used to watch the television show when we were in, I don't know, middle school or whatever it was.
Yeah, middle. Yep. 7th grade.
And I've never really thought about a live action movie, but if they're gonna do one, this one looks good. Like the look of it.
Yeah, it looks great.
And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, and it's also a little bit of a twist, because it's not really like Ash finding Pokemon.
Right.
It's the whole detective thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be good.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way.
Yeah. I'm
It
sure
could
it's
be
fine.
good.
I'm sure if his name's attached to it, it's a good movie.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I saw the trailer. I had no idea about it. We
Yeah.
were in the movie, and I saw the trailer. What is this?
yeah.
I never even heard of this.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Did you see The Lion King?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, it looks like the original, but except very good.
Shot for shot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So-
I'm excited.
So here's my thing.
Yeah,
I did enjoy Beauty and the Beast.
yeah.
In fact, the Cinderella movie was pretty good. It was before they kind of got into this.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, the only thing I didn't like about Beauty and the Beast was that they auto-tuned the life out
Oh
of
God,
her voice.
she was the worst choice.
Yeah.
I can understand. Kind of. I feel like there was better people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Give Kristen Bell dye her hair brown and let her do it.
Yeah.
You know, at least she can sing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that there was better people
Yeah.
for that. What I think is funny is she turned down. What did she turn down? She turned down some movie for that. La La Land. Wasn't
Yeah.
Isn't that what
Yeah,
it was?
yeah, yeah,
She
you're
was
right.
gonna get that.
You're
And
right.
she's like, "No, I'll do Beauty and the Beast." And I'm like, God, I wish she would have done that. I've never
I
even
know.
seen that movie.
I heard La La Land did well.
I know, but I never saw it. I did think, however, that I love Josh Gad. I
Yeah.
love everything
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah.
does. I think he's great.
He's the if I had an actor,
LeFou.
that would be me.
Yeah.
If I was ever in a movie, that's pretty much what I'd say. You get Josh Gad when you get me.
Yeah. I love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, he's
I
funny.
am not on Instagram. I don't do that. Ashley does.
Yeah.
And she follows him, and he's hysterical.
Yeah.
He's got a family. He does a lot of funny things. Anyway, that's beside the point. With Beauty and the Beast, my thing about these musicals, you know they're not singing. Like Les Mis, when Hugh Jackman was in it, I know he can sing, but when you watch him doing it and it's all overdubbed,
I thought they did it live on that movie.
yeah, but it just doesn't look right.
Oh,
I think there's a lot of... Maybe they did some of it live, but there's overdubbing. It has to be.
okay.
Because it just doesn't... There's parts that just don't quite line up. Mm-hmm. Phantom of the Opera was the same thing. My favorite musical, and it just looks terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't
Beauty
well
and the
done.
Beast, in terms of these movies, like, it was probably the best rendition of that type of thing where they're recreating a musical,
Yeah,
and it's live action, but still, you're watching it, and you're like, I know it's not like you're watching a play.
yeah,
And I don't know how to fix that problem.
yeah.
So I guess if we're suspending imagination and putting that aside,
Yeah,
all right, it was good. I enjoyed it.
good.
The thing, though, is that especially with Lion King, all of the original actors are alive.
Yeah.
And I know they're bringing James Earl Jones back, which is great.
Yeah,
But why not? If you're going to do a shot-for-shot remake,
yeah.
just bring back Nathan Lane
or-
and Matthew Broderick.
Or why don't you just keep the audio track the same and just make it look really good with computer effects?
Why bring on a new cast?
Yeah.
Because Jeremy Irons, I'm sorry.
Oh, he was Scar.
You are never going to replace that.
We're all going to be, because I'll tell you, I saw Lion King on Broadway, and the guy was trying to do lines purposely different from Scar.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. I was like, just say it the way, like, you purposely tweaked it. He just, I'm trying to think of this one specific time. You know how in the movie he's like, I quiver with fear.
Yeah.
On stage, the guy's like, I quiver with fear.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, I'm going to punch you in the
you just can't do it.
face, you son of a bitch.
The one guy that I think has done a decent job is I've seen videos. I saw it in German. In Germany, they had a guy who was also great.
Yeah.
But Aladdin, the genie, I think, has done a great job on stage.
Yeah. And that comes out next year, too.
Yeah, and but
Will Smith.
I know, and I'm just like,
Is it because he's blue? Is that what this is about?
No,
Nate?
it's just...
You racist mother...
Seth Rogen is Pumbaa, and then Billy, I think he's hilarious. Billy on the Street, Billy, I can't think of his last name, Einhold or something like that. He was on Parks and Rec. He's done a bunch of funny things. He does that Billy on the Street series. It's really, really funny.
Oh, yeah.
He's Timon, and I'm like, God, just...
Yeah.
Nathan Lane is sitting on his couch somewhere. I mean,
you don't even have to look at him. Just, it's fine.
Let him do it again.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch Timon being done by that guy. I just don't want to, I don't know. It looks great.
Yeah, and it was the most viewed trailer in 24 hours.
The animals, like I said with the Pokemon, those things, photorealistic, look absolutely stunning.
They look great.
Yep.
And it's Jon Favreau who's directing it.
I like him.
Yeah.
I think think the movie will be good. I just hate that they change. If this was Snow White,
Yeah.
and everyone's dead because it was from 1930s.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're talking 1995.
Yeah. I know.
These people are not dead.
And I'll tell you what, James Earl Jones better sound good in this one because he did not sound good in Rogue One as Darth Vader.
He sounded old.
He sounded like old Darth Vader. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, he's supposed to be younger than the newer. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
He's like, don't choke on your aspirations.
I appreciate that he's doing it, but
Yeah. But, like, maybe they're just going to use a lot of his old tracks because in the trailer they did.
which is why I don't understand why they can't use everyone's old. It's Disney. They own it.
Yeah.
It's not like some other. It's not like Universal's doing this.
Yeah.
It's their movie.
Yeah. Are you going to go see Dumbo? Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's it's
But that doesn't look like a remake.
No,
like,
it's
that's
not.
a
It's
shot.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, right. It's completely different.
like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Was it a good movie? It was
a
okay.
different movie.
It was different.
It's different.
It was different.
Yeah.
It was no Edward Scissorhands or Beetlejuice.
And it was no Charlie in a Chocolate Factory.
No,
or,
absolutely
Or Willy
not.
Wonka in a Chocolate Factory.
It was
I'm sorry.
entertaining.
Yeah,
I
right.
enjoyed it.
Yep.
It's
really weird.
Yeah.
He's a very weird guy.
You know, I want to tell you something.
What?
Him as Grindelwald, I was a little worried about him because he got fired from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And did you see the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
Oh, yeah.
He was rough.
Yeah,
You could barely understand him in a few scenes.
Yeah, I just overall they've gotten worse.
Yeah, and that too.
Yeah.
But I mean him specifically.
Yeah.
In the first few movies, he was acting drunk.
Yeah.
In that last movie, he was.
Yeah.
There was no question about it.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't speak straight.
Yeah.
Slurring his words and just not intentionally.
Right.
That was not the case in Fantastic Beasts, and I was very, very happy to see that because I don't know if they reined him in or if they said, you come to this set drunk, we're going to literally kill you.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Well,
anyway.
murder is the way.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, Derek. I didn't see you on it, so
I know.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Gosh, these holidays are going to just... It's going to be the end of the year before we know it.
I know. I'm getting ready.
It's like 3 weeks.
I know. You getting ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got a lot coming up. School of Rock is Friday night. I'm going to go.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. It opens Friday night.
It opens Friday. That's right. But they do have a Thursday showing, right?
Yeah, the next week, I think.
Next week.
Not this Thursday.
Yeah,
but
right.
Not tomorrow, but...
Yeah, because I do want to go see that.
Yeah, we're going to try to go Friday. Or
Okay.
This Friday.
I work 10 to 7. No, I won't make it. It's 10 to 7. I always work 10 to 7 Fridays.
Well, take a look at it.
Okay.
Take a look at the schedule.
Yeah, I'll try.
But I want to see it.
I want to see it too.
The following weekend, we're going down for Christmas in Disney.
Uh-huh.
We'll be back Sunday, obviously, but we're going down Thursday night. We'll be back Sunday morning.
Oh, excuse
See the decorations.
Yeah, wow.
We renewed our passes, so...
God. Just, I'm waiting for you to run out of money. I want you to feel what it's like the regular people in this country.
Well, we had to because now we get 20% off.
Right. Well, you're the 1%. So it must be nice.
It's just that's where we vacation. So
yeah, whatever. What, 7 times a year?
Built in.
I guess.
So we're going down to see the decorations. The weekend after that, now,
Yeah.
I don't know. You're probably working, which sucks, but I think it's Saturday night. The Stingrays, they have themed games a couple times a year.
Yeah.
Double Dare theme.
All right. Well,
The show.
How late?
They're always at 7 o'clock.
Well, I always work. I might work 9 to 6. That might be something I could pull out.
Take a look. It's the
All right.
15th.
All right. Well, you talk to me.
All right, I'm Nick O'Kelly.
I'm Derek Daisy.
This is To the Echo
Radio Show.